Ning, I'm looking at NIO here in the January calls. So in Thinkorswim, you've got these little selection things up here. You got the bid and the ask. Open interest is important. Delta is important because that tells you how fast it's going to move with the movement of the underlying stock. And the extrinsic is how much you're actually paying for the app, because if you're buying in the money, you already have some built-in price, which is called intrinsic. So if you look at the 37 that you were looking at, it's going to cost you $775, $910 in open interest. You're paying $5.85 for that because, of course, the stock is not trading at 37, it's trading at 38.75. But if you look at the 35, that's where all the activity is, almost 14,000 in open interest, and you're only paying $4.80. So instead of $5.80, you're really only paying $4.80. I know you're paying more for it, but you have some built in. So I would take a look at that factor. The other thing to look at is interest, which is, of course, what, let me see, where's interest? Which is, volume, which shows you the activity today. Now, the activity today is around the 38, but there's still pretty good activity in the 35, but there's really big activity going on in the 40. But if you look at the 40, of course, you're going to pay $6.55, and it's all extrinsic pretty much because it's selling for under. So this is a couple of other things you might look at. I would do either the 35 or the 40, and you may be able to, let's see, the 35 is going to cost you 8. This is going to cost you 6. You may be able to buy a few more. And if you look at the chart, remember we said that this was the resistance area right here, this 200%, but it's not pulling back to this pivot point. And look at the volume starting to pick up. So expect it to go a little bit higher. So maybe go for the 40 if you're going that far out in January.